welcome back to yet another new unboxing video. This time it's a Pokemon Scale World Sinnoh Part 2, or the second set basically. This is the platinum version of the outfits, and of course with that we get the missing Sinnohmons that we are missing. Especially the EVs, they didn't include them. Of course I've gone through this quite a few times, but the Scale World is undoubtedly my favorite and my favorite lineup of toys that Pokemon has ever produced due to its novelty. So there'll be more coming. Recently I've seen that they released this what was it? Right, the Kanto Bird Trio. So Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno, they're releasing a version of it on Scale World, and that's freaking awesome, man. Can't wait for that. But that's on Premium Bandai, so it's gonna cost a pretty penny. Hopefully your wallets are still intact after all the Pokemon stuff. Anyway, you can see a rough glimpse of them here, but for now, let us begin with the first one. Lucario, Mukuru, and Bipa and Lucario. Of course we'll be using this, but it's not really effective. I don't know why they put the tab there, but they're not. The parts. Okay, so first up from the box, Starly. Come on, focus. Sorry for the hands. Well, I think that much is all it can do. Very cute, very detailed considering its size. The paint job is fantastic. Next, of course, was the other mon you saw, Bidoof, one of the starter. This is the Rattata of the generation, for those who don't know, but I'm quite sure all of you will know, especially with the release of Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl and Arceus. Nothing much to say about these two, but as you all saw, the main point and the main draw of this box is Lucario itself. Look at that. This is the most well-known pose, the most vanilla pose. It's like a T-pose, kinda. Not doing much. And being the size that it is, it gets a stand. One flaw about this figure is that the tail is not fitting on properly. Very, very loose. I guess you can't always win. Yeah. Be prepared to not touch this at all, otherwise this tail is gonna fall off. So we have flaw number one, I guess. Honestly, I think these are built in not as good quality as the ones that come from Premium Bandai. But then again, you're paying a Premium Bandai. Get it? Premium Bandai? Ah, just kidding. Anyway, we're paying a premium for those, so obviously I guess they put in more thought into the production, but nonetheless, it's still an amazingly detailed figure considering its size. And I've got decently big hands. Now this next one's exciting because we get the first Sinnoh evolution. Okay, the extent to which they keep the parts are insane for a candy toy. Look at that. One whole section with a cardboard divider just for the tail. What the hell's going on? And of course, the fan favorite, Evolution, has a whole box in itself. And it's great that it comes fully assembled because these non-premium Bandai ones tend to have some issues. Ah, darn. It seems like the entire Lucario line has the tail issue. Let's be very careful. You can see Riolu. Again, very detailed. Come on. Sorry about that. The camera, the figures are so small that the camera doesn't want to focus. This one doesn't look as good, it just looks kind of stunned, like So just put that there. Shinx, again, very good, but then it's not really a very colorful Pokemon in terms of its complexity. Just some yellows, blacks, and light blue. Still very nice though. I like it. And last of all of the box is Leafeon. Very, very nice. The quality is insane. I told you guys that they don't miss. Every single figure is amazing. The third box is Leafeon and Gible. So let's see how they look. There's only 2 in here, so maybe, yes, as expected, Gible is actually quite big. Bigger than I expected it to be, honestly. Hey, why does Leafeon get a stand and Glaceon doesn't? I would argue both of them need it just as much as each other. Wow, this is really nice, dude. The Gible, I mean, to be fair, it's also pretty simple in terms of the color, but man, the proportions and everything, they're perfect. If there's a 3D model scanner, oh no. If there's a 3D model scanner for this figure, you could like directly port it into your computer. Amazing. And of course, the evolution, very popular, very nice. Leafeon, which is a little more complex because of all these little things and all the little leaves which the Glaceon doesn't have. Maybe that's why they treated it with more care, because they actually had to spend some time designing this and like how to get it to fit or whatever. I don't know. I'm not Nintendo, but it doesn't exactly fit. You can see it's not sitting, which might trigger some OCD, but the back does fit snugly into this stand for it. Oh, I don't move the Lucario one too much because I'm afraid the tail will fall off. And Luxray, Rentora. Of course, such a big boy gets his own box. Again, the rate at which they produce these, no, the way in which they produce these, even just the tail requires a whole... Oh, there's some air left. A thought just crossed my mind that I should use Luxray's pointy head to poke a hole in the plastic to make it easier, but that would be insane. Banish the thought. How could I use a toy of such quality to... Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that's even worse. I knocked the camera, maybe because I saw this issue. But other than that, fantastic. The face sculpt. The eyes look... They're not the best. This is, you can see, a little bluish. But I mean, these are not P Bandai. Again, I mean, I might be a little biased and giving them too much leeway, but honestly, these are not too expensive to get. The P Bandai ones though, I am very, very harsh. If they have any defects, I will call them out very hard, because I am paying a premium for that and I expect premium quality. But for these, they're available on all your normal shelves. They're put on the candy store, like in the candy section of the store. So honestly, what are you expecting? Hold on. Wait a second. Where's Luxio? Luxio's missing, the Meter Evolution. Am I seeing things? No, I'm not. It's not in. Strange. I suppose it's not that bad. Alright, I cleared out the table a little bit and rearranged the boxes because I've been keeping them back in. I don't have a place or case to display them in yet, so I think I'm missing a few Sinnoh figures. Has the Cynthia one arrived yet? Maybe? There's an Arceus one that's not here yet too, so yeah, I'll be waiting for those. We don't know whether we're getting Dialga and Palkia, but looking at the rate that it's going, I would say probably not. Lucas or Koki looks very noble-esque with that little tie scarf thing and that little mailman hat. I mean, for a non-P Bandai figure, this is really nice. You see, looks very noble-esque with that little scarf tie thing. Very classy colors, blue, black, white. The shoes have a moderate amount of detail. Face sculpt, quite nice. The hands, the fingers are quite distinct. They are not just like flat. Very nice. For a non-P Bandai figure, I like this a lot. But maybe it's because you can see the line of the pants going down. The pockets, the red undershirt, inner shirt, t-shirt. You can see the sleeves of the shirt coming out. Very nice. I did not expect to see this. Again, for non-P Bandai figure, these sculpts are very good. At least for Lucas, we don't know about Dawn yet. We'll have to keep our hopes up. So far, it's been very, very promising. We'll have to see. Moment of truth. And here we have Dawn. Very nicely sculpted too. We don't have any color leaks. A little bit on the hat, but that's fine. I can't expect perfection from such a small figure. The hands a little bit, it's kind of like, it's supposed to point like this way. The way the hands are pointing is kind of like this way. If I'm looking in this direction and I point like this, it kind of looks weird, right? So it's kind of like that. If you were to check the direction she's pointing, it would be like this. This is not supposed to happen. Can we twist the finger back? Maybe the arms a little bit warped. But I don't want to apply too much force because I don't want to break it. Given that it's a singular piece, maybe it just got deformed. But other than that, let's see if there's anything else. The boots are fine. There's no color leakage there. The dress, good. The bag, oh man, this paint job is kind of bad. Why is the front and the back so different? This is really nice, but this is not good. The top of the bag, fine, but nobody's gonna look there, so it's, even if it's a little bad, I can live with that. The face sculpt, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, kind of weird. Unfortunately, the Dawn figure is worse than the Lucas one. I'd say the Lucas one is really, really good, like almost perfect. Look at that, the proportions are fine, they're perfect. This is really good. I like this a lot compared to this one, unfortunately. So I suppose they had to focus on one or the other. And I think the previous one, the first set of the trainers, I think the Dawn looked a lot better than the Lucas. So maybe it's a trade, you know. One set they're focusing on Lucas, the other set they're focusing on Dawn. So both the guy and the girl gets like a chance to shine. Man, among all of these, okay, it's hard to say whether the Lucas is the best, but at the very least, I can say for sure, Dawn is not my favorite here. Oh wait, it's Scale World, right? I never knew that the Glaceon was so much smaller than the Leafeon. Holy crap. Oh, now you know. And that Lucario is the same height as the Leafeon? How big is the Leafeon? Really? Am I seeing things? If you all can verify the size of Lucario versus Leafeon, maybe you can put it in the comments. I never noticed that Lucario is the same height as the Leafeon. What the hell is this? Look, I mean, it's kind of hard to balance, but like, let's say I lift it up like this. Holy sh! Oh, I never knew that. Okay, this toy line is teaching me, it's letting me know a lot of things. Maybe stuff I don't really want to know, like why is Leafeon so big? Are EVs supposed to be this big, or was there a mistake somewhere? I don't know. Anyway, the last part of the video is obviously going to be the montage, so before I move on to that, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed the opening as much as I did, because I honestly love the Sinnoh region. It was actually what brought me back to Nintendo. There was a time when I stopped, and this was my first DS game. Although this Diamond and Pearl came out for quite some time, but this was still my first DS game when I came back. I just had to go back to Pokemon, you know. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the montage, and see you next time. Bye!